Let's talk about phishing, the internet's favorite scam and one of the most widespread tricks used by cybercriminals today. It's sneaky, it's clever, and it's everywhere. If you use email, social media, or even just browse the web, you've probably been targeted by a phishing attempt, maybe without even realizing it. Picture this. You're checking your inbox and suddenly, you see an urgent message from your bank. The email looks flawless, official logo, professional language, and a warning about suspicious activity on your account. It tells you to act fast or risk losing access to your money. Worried, you click the link in the email. It takes you to a website that looks exactly like your bank's login page. You enter your username and password, maybe even your credit card number, thinking you're protecting yourself. But in reality, you've just handed your sensitive information to a scammer. That's phishing in action. Digital trickery where scammers pretend to be trusted companies, friends, or even government agencies, all to steal your secrets and your money. Instead of fake mustaches or disguises, today's hackers use fake websites, emails, and even text messages. Their tools are digital, but their goal is the same: to fool you into giving up something valuable. Sometimes they scare you with threats, like saying your account will be closed or you'll be fined. Other times, they tempt you with fake prizes, lottery wins, or unbelievable deals. Whatever the bait, the goal is always to get you to click and share your personal info. It's just like real phishing. The email is the bait, and you're the catch. The more convincing the bait, the more likely someone is to bite. Hackers don't just send a few emails, they send out millions, casting a wide net. Even if only a tiny fraction of people fall for the scam, it's still a huge payday for the criminals. The fake websites they create are almost perfect copies of the real thing. They use the same logos, colors, and even similar web addresses. Sometimes the differences are so small, you'd need a magnifying glass to spot them. Scammers count on you to trust what looks familiar and to act quickly without thinking. When you're in a hurry or feeling stressed, it's easy to make a mistake. That's why phishing works so well. It preys on our instincts, our trust, our fear, and our desire to protect ourselves. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot these scams before they can trick you. You'll be able to recognize the warning signs and protect yourself and your loved ones. The trick is to look closely and recognize the disguise before you take the bait. A little skepticism goes a long way online. Phishing is everywhere. Emails, texts, even phone calls. But with the right knowledge, you can outsmart even the craftiest scammers. Stay sharp, stay curious, and you'll be the one that got away. Remember, it's not about being paranoid. It's about being prepared. So, let's break down exactly how these scams work, what to watch out for, and the simple steps you can take to stay safe online. With a few smart habits, you can dodge even the sneakiest tricks. Because in the digital world, knowledge truly is your best defense. The more you know, the safer you'll be. Where do hackers get their tools? Enter Kali Linux. Kali is a special version of Linux packed with hundreds of cybersecurity tools. It's designed for ethical hackers, people who find security holes before criminals do. But the same tools can be used for attacks like phishing. Kali is like a digital Swiss Army knife. Everything you need, all in one place. It's powerful, free, and has a huge community sharing tips. The tools themselves aren't evil, it's how you use them. Think of Kali as a professional kitchen. A chef can make a masterpiece, but someone else could cause chaos. Understanding Kali is the first step to defending against its misuse. Let's see what's inside. Kali Linux is a treasure chest of hacking tools. For phishing, hackers love the social engineer toolkit, SET and Sfisher. SET lets you clone websites and capture info with just a few clicks. Sfisher offers ready-made fake login pages for popular sites, Facebook, Google, Netflix, and more. Tools like ngrok let hackers host fake sites on their own computers, making attacks quick and hard to trace. These programs automate everything, so even beginners can launch convincing scams. That's why phishing is everywhere. The tools are easy to use and widely available. The barrier to entry is lower than ever. Let's see how a fake page is built. Here's how a hacker sets the trap, purely for education. They open Kali, launch SET, and pick Credential Harvester. Next, they choose to clone a real login page, say, your company's email portal. SET copies the site perfectly, images and all, in seconds. The hacker hosts the fake page on their computer and gets a link. To make it look legit, they disguise the link with a shortener. Now they craft a phishing email, urgent, official looking, with the fake link. The email goes out to targets. When someone clicks, They see a perfect copy of the real login page. Enter your info and it's sent straight to the hacker. You're even redirected to the real site so you don't suspect a thing. The trap is set and the credentials start rolling in. That's how fast a phishing attack can happen. From the victim's side, everything looks completely normal. You're just going about your day, maybe checking your email, paying some bills, or catching up on work. There's nothing out of the ordinary. No warning signs, no pop-ups, nothing to make you suspicious. Suddenly, you get an urgent email from a service you trust, maybe your bank, a popular shopping site, or even your workplace. The email looks perfect. The logo is right, the colors match, and the sender's address seems legitimate at first glance. The message is alarming. It says your account's at risk or there's been suspicious activity. It urges you to act immediately. Click a link, verify your information, or reset your password. The language is urgent, making you feel like you have to respond right away or risk losing access. You click the link, and it takes you to a login page that looks exactly like the real thing. The design, the layout, even the web address might look convincing enough to fool anyone who isn't paying close attention. Maybe you're in a hurry, or maybe you're just distracted. Without thinking twice, you enter your username and password, just like you've done 100 times before. Instantly, you're redirected to the real site. Everything seems fine, so you assume nothing happened. You might even feel relieved that you took care of the issue so quickly. But what you don't see is that the moment you clicked log in, your credentials were sent straight to a hacker. In the blink of an eye, your private information is now in someone else's hands. On the other end, the hacker's screen lights up with your login details. They now have instant access to your accounts, and you have no idea anything is wrong. With your credentials, they can log into your email, your bank, your social media, anywhere you used that password. They can read your messages, steal your money, or impersonate you online. The consequences can be devastating. They might transfer money out of your account, send scam messages to your friends and family, or even lock you out of your own accounts entirely. Most victims don't realize they've been hacked until it's too late. By the time you notice something's wrong, maybe a suspicious transaction or a password reset email, the damage is already done. The redirection is just a clever trick. It's designed to keep you from getting suspicious, so you don't notice anything unusual until it's far too late to stop it. With just one careless click, your entire digital life can be put at risk. Your finances, your identity, your personal relationships. That's why phishing is so dangerous. It's not just about tricking you, it's about making you feel safe while your information is being stolen. The threat is invisible. You won't see any obvious signs until the damage is already done. And by then, recovering your accounts and your peace of mind can be a long, difficult process. But the good news is, you can learn to spot the signs. With a little knowledge and awareness, you can protect yourself from falling victim to these scams. Let's take a closer look at some real-world examples, so you know exactly what to watch out for next time. Phishing isn't just theory, it's caused real disasters. Remember John Podesta? One fake Google email led to a massive leak of campaign emails and global headlines. All it took was a single click on a convincing link. Another case, hackers sent fake DHL shipping emails during the holidays. People, eager for packages, clicked links and entered their info on fake sites. Hackers stole thousands of credentials and used them for more attacks. These scams work because they're timely and play on our expectations. No one is immune. Phishing targets everyone. That's why awareness is so important. Let's be clear, never try phishing yourself. Creating fake pages or tricking people is a serious crime. Laws like the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act mean real fines and prison time. This isn't a harmless prank. It can ruin lives and reputations. Accessing someone's private accounts is a huge violation of trust. The goal here is to defend, not attack. Use this knowledge to protect yourself and others. Ethical hacking requires written permission. Anything else is illegal. Think of this like learning fire safety. You want to prevent disasters, not start them. Your curiosity should make you a protector, not a threat. The justice system takes cybercrime seriously. Don't risk your future for a prank. Stay on the right side of the digital world. Now let's fight back against phishing and online scams. Rule 1, be skeptical, always. Cybercriminals are clever, but your best weapon is a healthy dose of doubt. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't let flashy graphics or urgent messages trick you into letting your guard down. Never click links in emails that demand immediate action or seem too good to be true, especially if you weren't expecting them. Instead, type the website address yourself into your browser. This simple step can save you from a world of trouble. Always inspect links by hovering your mouse over them. Look at the actual URL that appears. Does it match the sender's claim? If it looks strange, has extra characters, or uses odd domains, that's a major red flag. If the URL looks odd, unfamiliar, or just doesn't match the company's official website, don't click. It's better to be safe than sorry. Turn on two-factor authentication, 2FA, for every account you can. It's your best defense against hackers, adding an extra layer of security beyond just your password. With 2FA, even if your password is stolen, hackers can't get in without a second code, usually sent to your phone or generated by an app. This makes breaking into your accounts much harder for cybercriminals. Watch for red flags in emails, bad grammar, generic greetings like "Dear Customer," and urgent threats or promises of rewards. These are classic signs of phishing attempts. Real companies don't pressure you to act fast, threaten you, or send you to strange links. If an email tries to scare you or rush you, it's probably a scam. If an email feels off, don't hesitate, just delete it. It's better to lose a message than to risk your security. Trust your instincts. They're a great scam detector. If something doesn't feel right, listen to that gut feeling and double-check before you act. Stay updated on new phishing tactics and scams. Cybercriminals are always inventing new tricks, so keeping informed helps you stay one step ahead. Use strong, unique passwords for every account. A password manager can help you keep track of them all, making it easier to stay secure without having to remember dozens of passwords. Keep your software and devices updated. Updates often include important security fixes that protect you from the latest threats. Share what you learn with friends and family. Teaching others about online safety helps everyone stay protected. The more people know about phishing and online threats, the safer everyone is. Together, we can build a stronger defense. With these habits, you can be a phishing-proof superhero, protecting yourself and those around you from online villains. Stay alert, stay smart, and keep your digital world safe. We've seen how phishing works and how to spot it. Hackers rely on trickery, not magic. Now you know their playbook, you're no longer an easy target. Cybersecurity is everyone's job. Protecting yourself helps protect others. Good habits, like strong passwords and 2FA, make you a dead end for hackers. Awareness and a critical mindset are your best defense. Don't trust things at face value. Pause and think before you click. The tools may change, but the basics of staying safe stay the same. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and stay safe online. You've got this.